Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're talking about Batman and Superman Battle of the Super Sons, the animated movie. Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today we're talking about one of the newer animated movies from Warner Brothers. This is Batman and Superman Battle of the Super Sons. It's a long title, but that's it. We're going to call it Super Sons or Battle of the Super Sons for short. I was really impressed with this. First of all, when I saw the trailers months ago, I was impressed by the art style. They're doing something totally different from some of their more recent animated movies. This is a 3D animated art style, I believe, or maybe it's 3D for 2D kind of mix smash between there. There's definitely some CG going on in here. I don't know if it's 100% CG or whatever, but it's definitely impressive. The character models look great. It pretty much looks like the Super Sons comic book in terms of models. The voices are great. Batman and Superman are really fun. Like, I had so much fun with this, more than I have had with any prior, at least the last 5 Warner Brothers animated films. This one was fantastic. Really recommend that you go out and watch it. Basically, you're introduced to the Super Sons with Jonathan Kent. And you're going through kind of his beginnings. Like the first 20 minutes is him on the farm, learning that his dad's Superman, learning he has superpowers, things like that. And then we're quickly moving towards like the conflict after he meets Damian, and then they have to like team up to battle what ends up being Starro and stuff like that. So it's really, really fun. They get the dynamic between Jonathan and Damian down pretty good. Damian feels, he feels right. Like Jonathan feels spot on, honestly. But you do spend the most time with him. Damian, I'm a little bit more iffy on, but I really did like what they do with him. They put him in a way where he wants to be loved, but is so standoffish that he's like not getting that love, and so he's looking for it in the wrong places or going about it the wrong way, that sort of thing. So it's very interesting to see that. I don't remember seeing that specifically in the comic books, but maybe it's there. But it definitely feels like, it doesn't feel untrue to the character. This definitely feels like it is true to the character of what Damian is, and where he's evolved to now, where he was the leader of the Teen Titans for a while. And he's running around. I don't even really remember what he's doing right now in the comic books, but anyway, this is very good. The voices for Damian and Jonathan are pitch perfect. You got Jack Dylan Grazer, who you might recall from the It films or Shazam. He plays, is it Freddie Freeman? He plays the alter ego of Captain Marvel Jr., basically. I think it's Freddie Freeman. From Shazam. He's in here, I think, as Jonathan Kent. He's fantastic, doing a great job. And then you got a plethora of like video game or animation superstars. You got Laura Bailey. You got her husband in here. You got he's playing Superman. I forget his name. Not Patrick Warburton. Somebody else. Anyway, you have the guy from The Last of Us. His name escapes me. He's playing Batman. He's a phenomenal Batman. I feel like he's Troy Baker. There you go. Troy Baker's playing Batman here. I feel like he's played Batman before. I know he did Joker in the Arkham Asylum Origins game, and I think he did it in the Arkham Asylum Escape from Arkham like video adaptation some years back. I want to say he's played Batman before, but his Batman here is really, really good. So I will take Troy Baker as Batman any day. He can do it. He's pretty good. It's kind of a approximation between, like he's kind of aping the classic Batman the Animated Series voice, but at the same time it's something different. And then this Batman is not as like gruff a little bit, so it doesn't have quite that quality, but it feels right. It feels right. Unlike some other animated Batmans we've had, where you're just kind of like, really, that guy? Because of the way they do the voice, this one feels right on. So I can get behind that. I thought the writing was so much fun. The animation was so cool to look at, and just to get something different, I feel like, from Warner Brothers Animation with these DC films was a breath of fresh air that I could not take my eyes off of it. Truly the 3D for 2D, or whatever you want to call this thing, because it's cel shaded, so it makes you feel like you're watching a 2D animated film, but it's clearly not, because the character models are constant throughout. Although it does look like they're animating on, is it ones or twos or something like that, like every other frame to make it look a little bit more jolted, kind of how Into the Spider-Verse does it. So it still, looks like a budget film, I guess you would say, compared to like a Disney film or anything like that. It's not super smooth, but I think that adds to the comic book style. The fight choreography in here is really good. Like, there's not a thing I can really complain about other than saying this film was a lot of fun, and I don't know why it's been overlooked. Like, nobody's kind of talked about it. Again, nobody really does talk about a lot of these superhero animated films other than me, maybe. Even I, myself, like, this came out months ago, and it's just been sitting in my iTunes, and I haven't watched it yet until I finally got the urge last night and put it on and was like, wow, this is really good. So go seek it out. It's on iTunes, on any digital platform of your choice. It's also on HBO Max right now. So if you got HBO Max, just scroll down or search for it, Battle of the Super Sons. You will find it, and you can watch it as part of your subscription. So that's fun too. But yeah, it's really, really great. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think down below. We'll see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.